Hello and welcome back to Mending the Model at Watford FC, our FM21 beta save. Now, last episode we had our friendlies against Chelsea and Tottenham, lost both to last minute goals. I'm still pretty aggrieved about that Tottenham loss, that last minute Harry Kane penalty after sending off William Troost-Ekong. I tried to watch the replay of the incident last episode, it didn't really work. So for my own sanity, I'm going to check now and see if I've been unnecessarily annoyed at the referee. A bit of a tussle between Navarro and Lucas Moura. Here he comes, Troost-Ekong comes across and... how is that a foul? I mean, surely that is a clean tackle. He got the ball, Moura didn't even fall over, the ball launches away. A red card offence? Nah, alright, I was right to be annoyed. There we go, I can't do anything about it now, but... grrr. So since the Tottenham game we've played two friendlies. The first was against Varzim in the Portuguese second tier, a 3-2 win. This was a fun game. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. So this was our lineup for this game. I wanted to give some of our reserve players a bit more playing time. So we have Barkman in goal, Kabasele and Siarauta in defence with Navarro at left back, Deli Bashiru alongside Chalobah in midfield. We've got Sarr on the left and Murshil, the trialist, on the right with Keena in attacking midfield, and we have Troy Deeney up front. And it was Troy Deeney who got our first goal in the 6th minute, and what a goal this was. Let's take a look now. So Deli Bashiru knocks the ball forward to Chalobah. Chalobah launches the ball forward to Deeney, he's through, and boink! What a finish. I mean, brilliant stuff from Troy there. The second goal was a bit more comical, it was an own goal. Sarr through on the right here. Got about 4 players on him, but that doesn't stop him. All the way through, has the shot, hits the post, and yeah, defender accidentally knocks it in the goal. Funny stuff. Sarr was man of the match this game, and it's him that got our second. Kabasele launches it forward to Sarr on the left. Does he want to pass to anyone else? No, he does not. He takes it himself. And it creeps in the bottom left-hand corner. Keeper probably should have done better, but a nice goal. So a very comfortable first half, but then it all started to go downhill. They got their first goal to make it 3-1 on the 56th minute. A nice ball forward, cleared away, but launched forward again, and Kabasele's caught napping. And a pretty nice finish, really. Barkman maybe could have done better, but never mind. 5 minutes later, we were down to 10 men. Deli Bashiru picking up a red card. Here we go, Deli Bashiru chasing the ball here and goes in for the tackle. Should get the ball there, doesn't. And yeah, again, it looked like he got the ball, but apparently he took the man as well, and that was enough for his second yellow, and we were down to 10 men for the rest of the game, which is not ideal. And we've been talking about last minute goals. Well, this one came in the 2nd minute of added time, right at the end of the game. Their second to make it 3-2. Motta with some space here on the left. Good cross in, headed back. And a nice pass, and a really good finish that, to be fair. So the game finished 3-2. Somewhat flattering for the opposition, I think. We were the better team by far, very comfortable. All the stats and so on, we were on top. But a win is a win, and it boosted the players' morale, which was the desired effect. And it got some more minutes under the belt for the reserve players, so happy days. Then we had a week's rest before our next game against Cordoba, and I've got to talk about some business that was taken care of in between. Get excited, everyone, because we have indeed signed a wonder kid, Vinicius Jr. on loan for Real Madrid. We've somehow managed to land him despite his massive wages of £195,000 per week at Real Madrid. Madrid were originally looking for us to pay 30% of his wages. I negotiated it down to 20%, so we're paying him just under £40,000 per week for this season. No one else came in for him on loan at all, and we've landed him somehow. And what a player he is. He's immediately the best player in the team. We'll be playing him at left wing, of course, in that inverted winger attacking role. I mean, this should be illegal in the Championship, really. This team is just too good now. We've got Vinicius Jr. on the left, Sarr on the right, and Pedro Ordini up front. Crazy stuff. They should be smashing the league this year, no problem. This is going to be fun. So with Vinicius Jr. confirmed with us for the season, we stuck him straight in for this friendly against Cordoba. Vinicius Jr. on the left, Sarr on the right, João Pedro up front. Wow. Capu, Garner and Chalobah in midfield. A back four of Mitchell, Troost-Ekong, Navarro and Perkins, who is a youth team player. We did have a bit of a clash with this game with some international players. Cathcart, Kabasele and a few others were on international duty, so unavailable for this game. And of course Foster in goal. This was another really fun game. Sarr and Vinicius Jr. absolutely smash us up. Sarr man of the match with a rating of 9.2, Vinicius Jr. 7.6, James Garner 8, Chalobah 7.7, Mitchell, the left back, on 8. Yeah, it was Sarr who got the first goal. Garner in the middle here, plays it out to Sarr. Sarr running at the defence, they're all panicking. Takes a shot on his left foot, and really nice finish that. A great start. And Vinicius Jr. got our second goal in 41 minutes. Chalobah plays the ball out to Mitchell. Nice little layoff to Vinicius Jr. And there we go. Cracking finish. 2-0. And 10 minutes after half time, it was 3-0. Sarr with the goal. Running at the defence. The ball bounces back nicely to him. And what a cracking finish into the top left corner that was. We've scored some really nice goals in the last 2 games. And Cordoba got their goal in 64 minutes. Javi Flores running at us here, and Perkins called out of position. Yeah, quite simple really. Again, Perkins is not someone that you're going to be seeing much of at all. He was literally just a stopgap for this game. Last minute of goals have annoyed us for the last few games, but it was our turn to actually get one this time, and Ngakia on the right here. Crosses the ball in, a shot deflected, and an own goal. Unlucky Bernardo Cruz. But that was the game, 4-1. So there we are, we're now caught up with all our pre-season games, and it's been pretty promising. Despite the losses to Chelsea and Tottenham, they were good performances. We can be pretty pleased with the results, and most of the squad are match fit and raring to go. Now we have the first game of the Championship season at home to Middlesbrough on the Friday night. So here's our lineup for the first game of the season. Vinicius Jr., Sarr and Pedro up top, with Vinicius Jr. and Sarr both suited to a more attacking mentality. I've told Pedro to drop back in a little bit and see if he can influence the play and support those two. Capoue, Chalobah and Glazer make up the midfield, with Mitchell, Troost-Ekong, Cathcart and Ngakia and Foster making up the defence. Now this is obviously a very strong lineup. Once they've recovered from injury, I expect that we can see Messina in at left back, Will Hughes back in as a box-to-box midfielder, and of course Troy Deeney will be rotating with João Pedro this season as well. Plenty of opportunity for goals this year, and this is a very strong bench as well. And it's the team sheet here. Wow, our lineup looks really strong compared to Middlesbrough. Obviously they've got a few notable players there. Patrick Roberts, Johnny Howson, Chuba Akpom, Britta Sombalonga on the bench as well, but I'm certainly hoping for a comfortable win. Let's go. And the hallowed turf of Vicarage Road, and we have kickoff. Coulson with the long throw, looked to be going straight out of play, but Ngakia wins the ball anyway. Knocks it forward to Sarr. Sarr inside to Chalobah, looking forward. Sideways to Capoue. A nice ball out to Vinicius. And Mitchell mops that up. Charging down the left, looking to put a cross in, I'd imagine. Yep, wins that one. Cross in. João Pedro's there with a header. Oh, and just over the bar. Good effort. Bettinelli with the goal kick. Plays it long. Mitchell heads that away, picked up by their right back. Howson in the middle, knocks it out to Robert on the right. Come on Mitchell. Good pressure, and Pedro's got the ball now, he's breaking free. Come on. Drives into the box, a bit far out for the shot. Looks to turn back, hopefully put the cross in. Lots in the box now, Capoue, headed over. Glazer with a free kick out wide. Good cross in, back stick. Oh, Troost-Ekong straight to the keeper. That was a good chance. Mitchell out wide on the left there. Plays the ball forward to Vinny. Go on Vinny. Cross blocked, back to Vinny. Another cross in, Sarr's there, header, goal. Yes, get in lads. Sarr and Vinicius Jr. linking up together again. It's just insane. Far too good for this league. There we go, on the half-hour mark. Vinny, original cross blocked. Back in on his right foot. Lovely ball to Sarr. Nice header. Bettinelli stranded. 1-0. Glazer on the ball now, lots of space. Chalobah. Chalobah out wide to Ngakia, the right back. Lovely ball to Sarr. Square it across. No, he's gone for a shot instead, and it's saved. Another nice move. Ngakia with the throw to Sarr, back to Ngakia. To Glazer, forward to Capoue. Lovely ball through to Sarr, and 2-0. Yes. What a lovely move. That's exactly what I wanted from this team. Capoue playing those final killer ball throughs to our forwards. And that's Sarr for his second. Brilliant stuff. Lovely ball through. Cracking, powerful finish as well. Keeper had no chance. However, Cathcart's there to cover and launches the ball forward again. Sarr's there. Somehow kept that in. What a lovely bit of skill. driving at the defence once again. Come on, Sarr. Lovely ball in at the back stick. And Vinicius Jr. Hits the post. Damn, I love to see those two linking up though. And that's half time. 2-0. Borough haven't even had a shot yet. If this game is anything to go by, this season is going to be a lot of fun. Goals galore for Sarr, Vinny, and hopefully Pedro will get in on the act as well. Borough with the kick-off for the second half. Costa launches the ball forward. Capu with lots of space in midfield. Back to Trustekong. Another forward ball picked up by Pedro. Lovely ball out wide to Sarr. Sarr's through yet again. Round the defence. I think that was a shot straight across the face of goal. Unfortunately, no one was there. We've had 11 shots now with 6 on target. Borough have just had their first shot. We didn't get to see it. And Glazer with a nice deep free kick. Ball in. Trustekong with the header. It's hit the bar and cleared away. Glazer fouled and it's another free kick. We've hit the woodwork twice now. Frustrating. Bettinelli with a goal kick. No one there, so Mitchell should claim that one. Headed it forward, unfortunately, rather than controlled it. Taking their time with this one. Vinny sniffing around. And João Pedro picks up the ball now. Looking for some support. Vinny's there. Vinny's skinning everyone. Cross in. There it is. Sarr again. Header. Saved. That was a really good chance for a hat-trick. Probably should have scored that. That's a shame. So Vinicius Jr. was looking a bit tired. We've moved Pedro out to the left wing and put Troy Deeney on up front. Chalobah's had a decent game too, but looking a bit tired as well. So James Garner comes on to try and make an impact. 10 minutes to go and this is all looking very comfy, to be honest. 16 shots, 9 on target. To Borough's 2 with 1 on target. It's Garner. Ball in, back stick. Headed clear. Pedro's there. Driving forward again, but plays the ball back to Troost. Over to Garner. Forward to Sarr, through again. And that was a good tackle apparently. Bettinelli with the goal kick. Launches the ball forward. Johnson, over to Tavernier. He's through here, come on Mitchell. And they've two-manned him and cleared that away, lovely stuff. Deeney now charging forward. Needs some support, a good tackle. And Tavernier's through again. Glazer with a lovely tackle. And Ngakia claims that one. Over to Sarr. Capu. Now we're on the front foot. Here we go. João Pedro on the left. Mitchell running up in support, but not used. Garner's there. Garner steadily forward. Over to Ngakia on the right. And back to Garner. Capu in the middle. Garner, first time pass to Sarr, skins the defender, through again. So close to the hat-trick. He's had so many chances today. He's taken 2 of them, missed about 3 good ones, I think. That's a shame. Johnson bringing the ball forward now. Well dealt with by Cathcart, back to Truce, knocked forward to Deeney. Capu's there in support. What options does he have? Back to Glazer, next to him in midfield, over to Garner. Lovely ball forward, cleared. And Akpom's through now, this isn't good. Cathcart coming across, forcing him out wide. Not a bad shot from that angle, but Garner with the ball. Cross to the back stick, no one there at all, that's annoying. João Pedro clears that up. Ball forward to Capu, he's through there. Square it across. And that's a foul and a penalty. And Ismaila Sarr now gets the chance for his hat-trick. Come on, Ismaila. It's not going to get any easier than this. That's a long wait. Here he comes for the run-up. Come on, Ismaila. And hammers it home in the top corner. 3-0. Hat-trick for Sarr. This season's going to be fun. I have time for one last attack, apparently. Akpom with the ball now. Back to Saville. Johnson. Ball forward. Headed clear. Capu's there now. Back to Glazer. Moved forward. And that's the final whistle. 3-0. What a start to the season. Lovely stuff. Wow, that XG match story. Well, Borough didn't really offer us much threat. 3 shots throughout the game, only 1 on target. We had 20 shots, 12 on target, 93% passes completed, 63% possession stats. Yeah, just brilliant. What a fun game that was. All the Chiefs coming in there. Clean sheet, first victory and hat-trick, all knocked out with the first match of the season. And look at that, top of the league. Okay, no one else has played yet, so bit of a technicality, but hopefully we'll be there at the end of the season as well. So it looks like we're going to have to pay another 500k to Ren for the signing of Ismaila Sarr. It's going to be worth it. We can afford that now as well, so it's not a problem. I think we can give Sarr some praise after that one. Well done, mate. You were superb in front of goal last time, and he's happy about that. So originally I had planned for the second game shown this episode would have been the derby against Luton. However, that was before the cup draw, and as you can see here, we've drawn Fulham, Premiership team, in the Carabao Cup second round. So we're going to show that one as a second match this episode. Now before then, we've got a couple more outgoings to highlight. No sales this time, but we do have 3 players out on loan. Martin Palumbo, who we just signed from Udinese on a free, has gone out to Huddersfield, and Ben Wilmot and Tom Deli-Bashiru have gone to Brentford as well. All 3 of them playing in the Championship this season, which is what we wanted. Hopefully more first team action than they would have got here. Good moves for all 3 of them, I think. And another bonus, just to add on, I have gone to the board and asked if we could increase our scouting range, which they agreed to, so we are now allowed to scout worldwide, and that opens the door in particular to those South American countries for those Wonder Kid searches. Argentina, Brazil, and the Pozzos have always had a knack for picking up players in some of the lesser South American countries as well. Colombia, Venezuela, Uruguay, and so on. So off screen I will be spending a lot of time trawling through and seeing who we can dig up. Now it's time to move forward to that game with Fulham. Oh, and one thing I realised I forgot to mention earlier is that we have cancelled the loan of Murray. He was with us for the season on 32 grand a week, and we just didn't need him with Pedro and Dini up front and other players that are able to play striker as well. Sarr, even Vinny would be able to play up there if we were in trouble, and we do have Pericha as well as a third choice. I just didn't think we'd need him and thought we'd save ourselves a bit of cash that can go towards someone else. And obviously a good chunk of that has gone on the loan signing of Vinny now for the wage budget. So I'm pretty happy with the swap, to be honest. So there we are, it's the end of the first Saturday of the season. Everyone has played except for Huddersfield and Norwich, and we're currently sat third. Swansea and Derby look like they got 3-0 wins as well, and Cardiff got a cracking 4-0 win at home to Sheffield Wednesday, already at the bottom with -6 due to their points deduction, but nonetheless a good start, and I'm sure we can kick on from here. I'm pleased to see that Sarr, Capu and Troost-Ekong were all selected to be in the team of the week. Unsurprising really, probably could have had some more in there. So it's match day against Fulham in the Carabao Cup second round. As we did so well last time, I'm going to stick to the same 4-3-3 formation, most of the same team as well, but switch a couple of the players around. I've brought in Navarro for Ngakia just to give him some minutes, and Troy Deeney up front instead of João Pedro. I'm hoping that Deeney's going to do a great job up front in that supporting role, helping to bring Sarr and Vinny into the game a bit more, as I suspect that those two will be our biggest goal threats. A very similar bench to last time. Keena is a possible option if we change up formation, or on the right wing with Ken Sema a possibility on the left, or perhaps even a backup left back if we need him. Kabasele, Sierrauta and Ngakia all back up in defence. James Garner could well be bought on again. But yeah, in my eyes this is a pretty strong team, and it will be interesting to see how it compares to Fulham's, because I doubt there's that much difference between the two, to be perfectly honest. So as to be expected, Fulham have put out a pretty strong squad. Interesting to see Ahmed Musa starting for them, presumably on the left wing. We did have him on trial but opted not to sign him. We know that he is incredibly fast, but his crossing and dribbling stats aren't the best. Mitrovic up front, you know what you're going to get with him. He's going to throw himself around a lot. A decent squad, and should be a very interesting game this. And here we are, we're at Craven Cottage this time. Looks like they've got a stand under construction or something. Bit strange. And it's Mitrovic with the kick-off. Well, 15 minutes in and nothing much has happened yet, but here we go. We're on the counter by the looks of it. Chalobah off some nice ball over to Vinny. He's bombing down the left there. Who's in the middle? Deeney's there, Sarr's there as well at the back stick. A decent header and saved by Areola. Not bad. Now we have a throw in. It's Navarro. Throws out to Sarr. Sarr dithers on the ball and it's cleared away unfortunately, but Troost-Ekong heads it back up. And it's made its way to Sarr again. Out to the Capu. A great ball to Sarr. Shot blocked unfortunately. And Fulham scramble it away. Fulham have a throw this time. Headed back to Kearney. And it's blocked. And here we go. Deeney's charging up the left now. Players coming up behind him in support. Slows it down. Still taking him on. Go on, Troy. Not the fastest player, but I like to see this. He's put the cross in, headed. And it is a goal, excellent. My computer lagged out there, so I wasn't sure, but yes, it looks like a great header by Capu. Right in the bottom right hand of the corner. Keeper was close to it, but it looks like it slipped through. Let's have a look at the replay. So Dini with a great run, fights off the challenge there. Cross in, Capu. Yeah, fantastic header into the bottom corner there. Perfect. 1-0, great start. And Fulham have a free kick now. It's Caballero. Plays it in, headed. Oh, and it's gone in. That's annoying. I'm not sure who got the header out to Anderson, but it was a good finish, and that's his first goal for the club, of course. That's always how it goes on FM. So Caballero knocks it in, headed towards Anderson by Mitrovic, and that was a good finish, really. That's a shame. And cleared away, and Musa has so much space on the flank there, and we know how fast he is. He's dribbling inside, cuts inside for the shot. Good save by Foster. Caballero with the corner. We know what a threat they've been from set pieces. Ekong heads clear, and Dini's there to mop it up. Sar's ahead of him. Plays him through. Here we go. And he's running straight at goal. He's got Vinny at the back stick if he needs him. And the cross was blocked, unfortunately, but it's a corner. Mitchell with the corner. It's an in-swinger. Header at the back post by Dini, but it's saved. Both teams really trying to utilise set pieces in this game. It's quite interesting to see. And wow, Craven Cottage looks a little bit of a mess with 2 stands under construction by the looks of it. Can't do much good for their attendance. Well, 1-0 at half-time. A little bit disappointing. We scored an excellent goal, and they got theirs from a set piece where we just didn't seem to be marking properly or something. It was a pretty good move, to be fair. Not been too much action this half, especially compared to the last game, but I think we'll stick with it for the moment rather than changing anything. And it's our kickoff for the second half. Dini knocks it back to Glazer, to Cathcart, up to Capu. Back to Cathcart, over to Trustekong, who launches it up the field. No one is there. It's another one of his hoof balls for some reason, and they have a free kick knocked in. Anderson's there again at the back post. It's pretty much a mirror image of their last goal, just with Anderson and Mitrovic swapped around. That is very annoying. Free header there, and Mitrovic free at the back post. It's irritating, but that's obviously a move they've worked on. It's literally just a case of Fulham taking their chances, and we haven't yet. But Glazer's got a free kick from deep. He launches it over, and no one's there again. Another waste of a set piece, which is annoying. Ariola launches it forward, picked up by Onoma, and Mitrovic is free now. He's completely through on goal, and he's dinked it over the keeper for another goal. And he's done the somersault just to rub it in. Ah, bugger. Well, I'm going to have to do something to try and chase this game now. Yeah, so Onoma picks up the ball. Johansson just launches it forward. A huge gap there. Is that Ekong that's completely out of position by the looks of it. And a lovely lob, just like Dini did the other day. Yeah, very annoying. I'm going to make a couple of changes here. Navarro has not had a good game. That change from Ngakia did not pay off, so Ngakia goes back on. We're chasing the game now, so we're going to go to our 4-2-3-1. Glazer not been having the best of times, so Keener comes on. And hopefully we'll be able to grab this game by the scruff of the neck and get back in it. Now we have a throw in. It's Mitchell. Keener's on the ball, back to Chalobah. Launches the ball across to Ngakia. Passes back to Capu. Couldn't find an opening in front of him. Chalobah's there, back to Capu. Over to Sar. Over to Ngakia. Through ball to Keener. Keener had the shot, but a decent save in the end. Just not enough power on the shot. Disappointing, but a nice move. We took their time waiting for some opportunities, but now they're on the counter. Musa again, causing all sorts of problems. Ngakia gets the block in. And launches it over to Chalobah. Forward to Dini, to Keener. Returns the ball to Dini. And Vinny's through now. Go on, Vinny, have a shot. Oh, and it's saved again. Disappointing shot, that. And we have a throw in. It's Ngakia. Knocks the ball over to Sar. Back to Capu. Capu to Keener. Keener across to Vinny with the first time shot and just wide. I'm glad to see us looking to get back into the game a bit more, but our shots have been pretty woeful. When they have been on target, they've just been a little too soft and a bit easy for the keeper. And Fulham with the throw in. Onoma takes it down. He's got the better of Mitchell here. And he's put the cross in. Mitrovic is there, cleared away. Sar's on the ball now, driving back towards their half. Dini's in front of him, moving across, but Sar overtakes him, taking it out towards the corner flag, ready for a cross. Ngakia behind him, there we go, and Ngakia crosses the ball in. A shot blocked by Keena. And the ball rolls back out to Capu. Chalaba's there, over to Vinny. Vinny dithers on the ball, but still keeps it and sends it back to Capu. Ngakia's there now. Early ball through to Dini. Dini with the shot. Oh, and it's a great goal. Fantastic finish. That's what I mean. If they're going to shoot on target, it just needs to be a bit more powerful. And Dini with a proper thunderbolt there. 3-2. We may just get something from this game in the end. Capu waits. Ngakia makes a space and a lovely ball from Ngakia there. Dini with the first time shot. Keeper rooted to the spot. Blam. And the Noma's through again here. The defence is there this time. Back to Caballero. But he puts the cross in. Musa's there at the back stick, completely free, and a good save by Foster. Ngakia scrambles it away to Sarr. God, it would be very annoying if Musa scores in this game. I won't be pleased. And Kearney with a free kick from deep. They've been very dangerous from set pieces, and they got their head to that, but cleared by Cathcart. And Ngakia now scrambling forward. Come on. Acres of space. He sent the ball across, and it's Vinny's there. Deflected. Yes! Back to Dini. And Dini finishes. And we're back even. Excellent stuff. What a great comeback. After conceding 3 goals, very disappointing. And Ngakia with loads of room on the right. I couldn't see who he sent the ball to, but it was Vinny. The first shot was blocked, rebounded to Dini, who blasts it home. And that's 3-3. Come on, lads, we're on top of this now. Let's get the winner. Dini with 2 goals and an assist. Cracking game from him so far. Sarr looking a bit tired, so we're going to bring on Pedro just for the closing minutes. He hasn't had a great game, only a 6.6 rating, but he's always a threat. You know what you're going to get with Sarr. Pedro has a chance to make a difference now. Let's see if he can. And Keena wins the ball back from Johansson, and we're breaking forward yet again. Keena with lots of room on that right side. Slows the play up, let people get in the box. João Pedro's there now. Out to Capu on the edge of the box. Chalobah with the shot. Oh! And it's hit the post, I think. Oh, how unlucky can you get? Great shot from the edge of the area. Smacks against the post. Can't write it. And there we go. It's reached full time and we're down to penalties now. Not ideal. Our penalty takers are not brilliant from the look of it. I did unfortunately take off Sarr, who is a good penalty taker. But we'll just have to make do with what we've got. We've got a lot of quite composed players. Hopefully that will make the difference when their penalty stats aren't amazing. Well, there we go. It's all up to chance now, really. Maybe Foster will be able to pull off some worldy saves. And let's see how we do on the penalties. Dini's up first against Areola. Dini takes and sends the keeper the wrong way. Bottom left corner. Good start from Dini. Now it's Mitrovic running up now, up against Foster. Long run up and sends it into the top left corner. Here comes Chalobah. And another one in the bottom left corner. Good stuff. Kearney steps up for Fulham. Come on, Foster. Oh, and sends the keeper the wrong way. 2-2. Here comes Pedro. Come on, lad. And bottom right corner. Good penalty. Kamara jogs up next. Come on, Foster. Oh, and Foster wasn't ready for that one. He didn't even move, and Kamara smashes it past him. Here comes Vinicius Jr. Long run up again. And sends the keeper the wrong way as well. That's 4 penalties scored now. Adara Bio. Oh, and Foster saves it. Get in, lad. What a save. Excellent save from Foster, and it all comes to Capu now. He can end it right here with a goal, which is pretty tense. Up he jogs. Come on, Capu. Yes, and smashes it home, and we've knocked a Premier League team out of the cup. What a performance. What a comeback. Well, that was a pretty stressful match in the end, but we've come back and won on penalties after a 3-3 draw. Excellent comeback, really, after going 3-1 down to a couple of disappointing set-piece goals. Troy Deeney leading the charge with an excellent appearance. 2 goals and an assist, plus dispatching the first penalty. Good solid games from Vinicius Jr. and Ngakia as well once he came on. Ngakia made a real difference coming on for Navarro. It completely nullified the threat of Musa and his pace. Capu, an excellent game. A goal and a superb performance in midfield alongside Chalobah. The defence, not so hot this time. Cathcart didn't have a great game by the looks of it. An okay game, but they just couldn't deal with Mitrovic. However, like I said before, a win is a win. This can only be good for the lads, and we're through to the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup. Wow, and what an exciting end to episode 3. We've kicked off the season with a win against Middlesbrough and we're through to the third round of the Carabao Cup after beating Fulham on penalties after a 3-3 draw. A great comeback as well. I definitely plan to have the derby game against Luton in the next episode, and I think we're also going to have that third round Carabao Cup match as well. The opponent hasn't been announced yet, we should find out later on. If it's some low league team that I think will just be routine, we'll have Luton Reading on the next episode instead. Another localish game, so a derby episode if you will. But we'll see who we draw in the Carabao Cup before making that decision. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please leave a like, please subscribe. It's all encouraging me just to keep going. It's always difficult to start a YouTube channel from nothing, so any support that you're willing to give would be fantastic for me. But I've been Grrrwood, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!